Look at how bright that light is, dude. It's moving. She told us about these giant balls of light that just hover around. Oh, whoa! My freaking light just went out. My freaking light just went out. Whoa. Yo, look. Look. The REM pod's going off underneath the tree. Underneath the swinging bird feeder.
Okay, that's not good. We're telling you that you are no longer allowed to communicate with us, and we're going to force you to goodbye. I'm literally trying to pull this thing. Okay, we're ending the session.
Just to start, the house goes back to 1833. It was owned by the Newcomb family. They were fruit farmers. They're the ones who owned the property. They were coopers. They had a big shop on the property where they built carriages. So they also had a blacksmith shop. And out back, the buildings are no longer there, but there were a whole bunch of buildings out there. Big carriage house, big blacksmith shop, two big huge barns. And they were like workmen's quarters and things like that. So there are a whole bunch of buildings out back. There's foundations left out there now. I can walk you back there later. Sure. So when we go through the tour, I'll show you where all that is too, so you can sort of check things out. Newcombs were here from 1833 to about 1860. The two sons ended up inheriting the property, and there was sort of a fight between the two of them. The one son ended up with everything, the house and all the land. The other son only ended up with 2 acres of apple orchards on the property. So this property is actually really, really big. It goes quite a while into the next county, and then over this way originally. So it was actually a lot of land to have that fight over the two of them. And then, so going into 1860, the house changed hands, was sold to the Chapin family. They lived next door. They ended up moving in. They were only here for about 4 years. Then they sold it to the Root family. And the road is called Root Road, the road that this house sits on, named after the Root family. And they used to live on the corner. They were a big family that were there originally on Ridge and Root Road, which is at the end of the street here. That's why the street is called Root Road. Their great-grandfather up here on the wall is Erastus Root. He's the patriarch of the family, big politician, big political figure. Even locally, the Roots were involved in politics as well. And so his grandson ended up buying the property, and he used it as a big horse farm. He turned it into like a racing farm. He raised racehorses here. He had a big quarter-mile track on the property next to the house where he would race horses. People would come from all around to watch the races too. So it wasn't just a private track. It was people would actually come watch the races. And he was raising ponies, racehorses. At the same time, Curtis owned this house. He owned a big plantation down in Virginia, and where he also had a racetrack and horse facility. These people were also involved in the Underground Railroad. Erastus Root was a politician. He was really good friends with Thomas Jefferson. He was a governor of New York for like 35 years. He was a brigadier general. He was Secretary of War for a while. So he was really heavily involved in politics, and he was a big abolitionist, so he was always trying to fight for anti-slavery laws, trying to pass those in New York State way back in the 1820s, long before the Civil War. So they're all part of the Underground Railroad as well. So this house was under a railroad stop too. There's some areas where the stairs move in the back, they're not attached to the floor. Other weird things, there's like a hatch in the back room that opens up where you could sort of crawl in and get into the house, so there's some other weird things. And the Roots were also raising racehorses down in Virginia in their plantation, and then sneaking with the racehorses, they're bringing people up on the real railroad cars with the ponies as groomsmen and jockeys and things like that. So they're sort of shuttling people up from their farm down in Virginia up here to this farm, because as soon as you get here to where our house is, we're considered an Erie Canal house. We're on the canal. You can see the canal from here. That's where that little bridge is. I don't know if you guys came over that bridge there. So it's considered an Erie Canal house. There's also railroad tracks. So the trains would actually come right up here. And if you drive up this way about 10 minutes, you hit Lake Ontario. So they would come right up here, be sort of disappear off the trains helping with the ponies, and all of a sudden they would sort of be gone, the people helping them, and they would just go up the road here and cross the lake and go into Canada. So there's that as well. And Curtis Root, though, the man who owned the house, the racehorses, he did pass in the house as well. He was crushed accidentally by one of his racehorses, taking him into town to get supplies for the track. It was really icy, snowy. He was walking past the railroad tracks. Train came by, spooked the horse. The horse was sliding in the snow. He was trying to steady him. The horse spun around, landed on him, and he was crushed by him. And he got on the horse, though, thought he was just bruised, made it back to the house, told his wife that he was fine, don't call a doctor. He thought he was just, like I said, bruised. Got into bed in what we call the green room, which is the room right above us. And he ended up passing about 2 weeks later in that room. Probably internal bleeding.
Oh,
Because he thought he was getting better, but probably whatever was going on, back then too. This is 1860, so, or sorry, 1889, so they weren't really, there was no modern medicine really back then.
Yeah.
So also his wife, Melissa Root, died in that same room in 1901, and she had pneumonia, so she had a lot of breathing issues. She was sick for a while. She passed in that room. Going into a few years earlier, before Curtis died, about 10 years earlier, Melissa's father, Daniel Stoll, also died in this house as well. Of complications, it was like heart and breathing as well. So lots of breathing, lots of pressure in your chest. That's one of the things people complain about here that they experience.
Okay.
So a lot of tightness in your chest
Is
when
that
you're
like
breathing.
anywhere in the house or just in a specific room?
Certain specific rooms, mostly upstairs, but it sort of happens everywhere. In the basement you get it a lot, on the stairs you get it a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'll sort of point those areas out too. So the Roots are here for quite a while. They were here after 1901, after Melissa died. Their youngest daughter, Flora, took over the whole business. So she ran everything. She ran the racetrack down in Virginia. They also owned a big oyster farm down in Harvey's Wharf, Virginia. So the Roots were part of that business as well. But she ended up taking everything over, which is unusual for back in the day because she was a woman. This is back in 1889 when Curtis died, and then when her mom passed away, she took everything over and ran everything. And then she sold the house in 1923 to the Kalkenberg family. And there's pictures of them over here. So you have a look at them. These people actually came here for a seance about maybe 3 or 4 years ago now. And they brought a lot of their photos, and it was really nice to meet them because it was great to have them tell us their experiences, what it was like when they would come here to visit their aunt who bought the house. So their grandparents, this is Henry and Minnie Kalkenberg, they bought the house in 1923 from the Roots. They're actually standing in front of the house in this picture, and they were dairy farmers. So they're very, very, very different. The Roots were very wealthy. They were politicians. They had racehorses. They were all about money and show, and they would have a lot of events here and public events and things. So it mattered how the house looked.
Right.
The house looked like it looks now. Everything in here is original. All the woodwork, everything from the medallions in the ceiling, all this stuff was all left here from even the Newcombs being here. So it was all original. They moved in. They were blue-collar workers, hard workers. They were dairy farmers. They were real farmers, too, so they had crops and everything they put in. So very, very, very different. They let the racetrack grow over. They brought their cows in. So very, very different type of people. They moved in with their daughter, Mina. This is her wedding photo. She was 18 when she got married to her husband. Oops, I'm sorry. Her husband Dorson right there. So these two stayed in the house. So when they got married, they ended up living here. They were in the gold room. So that was their room. That's where they stayed. They ended up moving into the green room where Curtis had passed and Melissa. This is Richard Kalkenberg. This is his father. He may have passed in the house too. We were trying to figure that out, but we know that he was around as well. These pictures were left in the house after the Kalkenbergs left and were found by the owners previous to us. They found them in a bunch of newspaper and stuff like that. And it shows these people, like this man is a young man in this photo right here. That's him as well. So this goes back to the 1880s. This is not a picture of this house, but this is where they lived before they bought this house. Which is sort of interesting. And then these pictures are going back into the 1950s, and this shows the barns out back. So this is what used to be in the backyard here. I've got another picture too somewhere, but it's sort of nice to get a visual of what it used to look like out there. They died in 1949 and 1951, I believe it was, and with heart issues also in that green room. Both these guys died in the house. They were awaked in the front window here. This is what they used for the coffins, in this bay window here. And then mine ended up inheriting the house when the parents passed away. Dorson, her husband, was not a he was not a farmer at all. He worked for General Motors, so he worked for a company that did like fan blades, radiator. He would spray like asbestos on radiator belts, things like that. He ended up getting mesothelioma, getting a horrible lung illness, and when he was younger, right. So he was pretty young when he started getting sick with this. So he was probably 30s, 40s.
Yeah.
And he was bedridden for years in what we called the gold room. So he was there for a long, long time. Relatives who came for that seance and came to visit us, bringing us all these pictures, said they remember even being really little kids having to sit with him and visit him when he was upstairs in that room. And so he was sick for years in bed. At the end of his life, he couldn't do the stairs anymore, couldn't walk around. They put his bed into the dining room, and that's where he ended up passing away. He was in the dining room, but he was only, I believe he was 56 or so when he passed, and that was in 1962. Yeah, so then it just was left to Mina. She inherited the house. She was here by herself. They never had children, never had kids. So there was no one really to help her. She did have a farmhand working here with her. His name was Jay Crowley, and he was here for a long, long time. He was here when the parents were here. He was an older man. He was also living out in the barn, so he did not live in the house. And we were just told recently that he did die in the basement here. That he fell down the stairs, which explains a lot of the activity in the basement. He was a heavy drinker. He was always getting into trouble with the law. He was always having to be bailed out of jail, brought back to the house because he was always getting into trouble. So he was having all kinds of issues. And then we were told by the neighbors, whose father's now in his 90s and who was good friends with these guys back in the day, that he remembered all that happening, that was an issue here. So, but it was definitely a fall. And the owners before us had found, well, they found booze bottles hidden everywhere in the house. They were just taking garbage cans full of like vodka bottles and from everywhere. They were hidden under the floorboards, hidden just everywhere. He had them stashed all over the house and all over the place. So, yeah, quite a bit. No, you're staying in. No. No, because we gotta find Eric anyway. So we can
upstairs.
the fluffy one, the
little dotted.
the gold one. No, there's like a gold one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't go out once it gets dark because we have coyotes up
Oh, okay.
and owls and all kinds of
We'll
fun things that'll float, that'll fly away with these guys. He knows better. So yeah, going into Mina being here, so then she was here for quite a while by herself, but after her husband died, she started having issues with glaucoma. She lost her vision. She was blind for about 30 years and she lived here. It got so bad, her vision got so bad that she couldn't find her way around the house, and she only ended up being in this room here. She closed all the pocket doors, and she would use the kitchen, which is through there, and this little room here where we have just like a little TV room, and she put her bed in there. And that was it, because she couldn't find her way around the house anymore. So she was definitely sort of in these rooms. And then she was here for quite a while, until, well, she was in her 90s when she passed. But she was here for quite a while by herself, and then in the 1980s, neighbors came to check on her because they had no idea she was here by herself. They thought the house was abandoned because there's no lights on, no electric upstairs. She didn't need to have much, she was blind. So people always, the house was always dark, had no idea someone was living here, and everything was overgrown outside because the guy who was supposed to be doing all the work in the house had passed, away as well. So they came and called help in for her, and they brought in adult protective services for her because of the way she was living. Because she was starting to get dementia, she was having a little bit of a hard time. But there were missing windows, there's all kinds of issues going on. The upstairs was sort of unusable. It was in really, really rough shape. There were holes in the ceiling and things like that. She had raccoons living in the house. She had lots of cats living in here. She couldn't tell the difference. Like the nurses would come in the morning to take care of her, and she'd be laying in bed and there'd be raccoons sleeping on the bed with her.
Jeez.
So it was getting to the point where
Fun times.
So it got pretty bad. So they finally brought in help for her, and they were taking care of her a little bit. And then she started getting really sick at the end of her life. and her niece came and took her into hospice, and like a few days later she passed away. So she really pretty much was taken right out of here and passed away right away. She's heard and felt in here quite a bit, in this room as well. Going back to the Roots, that Melissa Root, Curtis Root, the main couple, they're heard a lot. Curtis is heard a lot upstairs. We hear him talking. They hear arguing a lot, lots of audibles, not just EVPs. You hear her talking. And Melissa, you hear her a lot in the stairwell behind you. So she walks on the stairs and she sort of walks in that whole hallway area, because that would have been the main entrance back in the day. So then going into with Mina being here and her passing away in 2000. The farm next door are dairy farmers. These guys are dairy farmers. They all knew each other. They ended up buying the farm from them. They just wanted the farmland, though they didn't want the house.
Yeah.
Because at that point, the house was in really bad shape. It was falling down. It had all kinds of issues. They didn't want to deal with it because nothing was updated. Nothing. Like it was original to 1830s. So they were only here. They had it for about a year, and that's when the owners previous to us ended up buying the property. She worked for the government as well, which is weird. Everyone who worked here or lived here were all, they were all psychics. They all had something to do with politics, and they all sort of were following the same sort of patterns. It was sort of odd.
Some sort of weird connection.
Right. All this weird spiritualist community up here in Gasport too. Lots of psychics lived in this area too. So she ended up, she was living about 10 minutes drive from here, was driving out in the country one day, saw this house and was like, I have to go look at that. She was an antiques dealer as well. So she came over, pulled in the driveway, started looking in the windows, and it looked like this in here. Like, all this is original.
Yeah.
The woodwork's never been redone, nothing, and which is really crazy that this house still is intact as it is. And she told her husband, we need that house. We need to buy that house. So found out who owned it, and about a year later, she ended up buying it. So she came in and did all the stuff you don't see in the house. She, all new electric, all new plumbing, all new roof. Like, she saved it. She really, really did. It was in such bad shape.
Yeah.
And she did so much work on it. She really did put it back together. But then she was here about 14 years. They were having all kinds of issues with the house because they were taking all the original wallpaper down. They were ripping up the floorboards. They were running plumbing. And people were getting attacked and scratched and pushed down the stairs. And work crews, they couldn't keep working here because they were getting in and out. Well, it was dangerous. Tools would go missing. They would have things thrown at them. Like, it was crazy. And they were getting all spooked out because they were hearing voices and weird writing was showing up on the floors upstairs in the room. So she has pictures that she sent to me, which is crazy. One was a Bible verse. And the workmen even accused her of letting the kids upstairs to play in the work because they had the whole top floor sort of like you couldn't go up. There was a work zone, so they had it like blocked off basically. And her kids at the time were really little. They were only like 3 and 4 years old, so they weren't writing cursive on the floor up there. So lots of weird stuff was going on, and it got so bad she had to have about 4 exorcisms done. She was bringing all these reverends in from this psychic community called Lilydale. She was having these psychics come in, do all these blessings, try and do this whole, thing here in the house, trying to calm the energy down. And it just wasn't working. Every time she'd do these ceremonies that they'd try and do an exorcism, it would just amplify it. It would just get worse. Yeah. She kept seeing this shadow man. She was pushed down the stairs a bunch of times. She said she had multiple miscarriages. She said she kept getting pregnant here, and then this shadow man would hold her down, and she would have these miscarriages. Like, it was awful. Like, she was being attacked, and all this craziness was going on. She was doing some strange things, though. She definitely saved the house, like I said. But she was also removing a lot of original things, as far as like the original carpets that were on the floor here were all Victorian, but they were full of bugs and nasty. Wallpaper was all original, but she took it all down. But so I don't think they understood, what was going on. They were watching her just sort of destroying everything. So she was definitely getting attacked. She did dig up one of the tombstones that was outside, though, and bring it in here as a decoration. So the whole time she lived here, it was in front of the fireplace. And it said Our Ben on it. And she thought it was a racehorse grave, but it ended up being one of the smaller children of the Root family, probably 3 or 4-year-old boy. And her son said he used to see a little boy in the closet in his room upstairs, which we call the kids' room. Right. He would come out of the closet at night, sit on the end of his bed, wake him up, want to play, wouldn't leave him alone, always wanted to like talk and all that. And that's what I know you were getting at before, where the kids are with the door opening, they don't look when the door's closed. For the basic gist, I mean, that's how that all sort of went. She was here until, the previous owner took me until about 2014. Then the house went into foreclosure. About 3.5 years, the bank owned it. And they were doing some stupid stuff, like they were painting everything white and, you know, the walls and stuff. You know, they're trying to make it all bland. And then they couldn't sell it. The house wouldn't sell. There were a bunch of tombstones, though, on the what we call the kitchen side of the house. When we pulled in the driveway, there's about 15 graves there with markers. And we ended up running into the previous family's kids. They came to stay with us for a weekend and told us all about the stuff they found in the house when they lived here. Different things they experienced, too. It was great to talk to them. And it was really cool to compare notes, because they had the same stuff happen to them that's happening to us. Same kinds of noises, same kinds of like smells that you smell, and the doors opening and closing, all kinds of weird stuff. So yeah, there were about she said it was about 15 or 16 graves that were over there, all in the grass. And she warned us not to hit them with the riding lawnmower because we'd break the blades. And so did the man who owns the cornfields around us, the farmland. He warned us as well, because he owned the land for about 2 years. He had to mow the lawn, and he always said he would never mow over there because there's a whole bunch of tombstones over there. And we never saw these tombstones. So we think the bank ditched them. We think they dug them up and hid them, or dug a hole and threw them in, or we don't know what happened. They're gone. They're not over there.
Nobody wants to live in a house with tombstones.
Well, that's the thing.
Next to it, right?
Right.
Well, the thing is, you pull into the driveway on the kitchen side, and you were looking at
the first thing you'd see.
Oh yeah. So like if you were ever sitting outside having a picnic or something, you were right there. So
That's creepy.
Yeah. Well, there's some people I would have thought that was cool, but a lot of people would have been were freaked out.
It's story time. Like, hey, who's buried here?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, and I kept asking them, I'm like, do you remember any of the names that were on these tombstones? Like, who do you think, who was here? Because they had a lot of Irish indentured servants here. They had a lot of people who worked for them here.
Yeah.
Who were not just family. Like, there was a
time
big.
That they had died on the property, or just been buried here.
Absolutely.
They had nowhere else to go.
Right.
No family, nothing.
Right.
Absolutely. Especially those people, because they were sent over here. They were coming in from Europe or whatever, and if they weren't going to ship them back. If they passed away, that's pretty much where they stayed, and they weren't going to pay to have big plots made for them or anything. So they were definitely stuck. And our Ben grave was under the one tree out there. We have bird feeders hanging. And the weird thing is, those bird feeders just spin by themselves. Like, we have a lot of footage of it. I've never seen anything like it. There's been no wind, and they'll just rotate. And then you put EMF meters under there, run pods, they'll ask EVPs, ask questions, and then you get all kinds of stuff that lights up. You'll get answers, you'll get all kinds of responses, and people have been touched and stuff over there. So it's sort of a weird area. Like, it shouldn't be moving at all. I have no idea why it moves. So they definitely can manipulate things. And then going back further, like doing the research on the property and the land, we were told that the back fields of the house here have burial mounds in them. So Native American history as well, on the Iroquois. And there was a huge thing that came through, a big battle that came through here called the Scorched Earth Campaign. During the French and Indian War, the War of 1812, that whole time, that whole era, where they burned, the Americans burned all the Native American villages down and massacred everybody who was helping the British. Coming up from the Genesee River Valley area, on the diagonal, right through Gasport, up to Niagara Falls.
Oh, okay.
Up to the old Fort Niagara. So they were murdering everybody who was helping the British and burning them alive, killing them, burning all the crops down so they couldn't regrow them. It was called Scorched Earth Campaign. General Sullivan was the one who ran it. And then in retaliation, the British did the same. They came and killed everybody who was helping the Americans, all the Native Americans, because they were split at the time. People were picking sides. Massacred everybody, going up to Old Fort Niagara, chased them all to the fort, Old Fort Niagara. The ones that made it on foot or running, this is winter too, it was snowy. They got to the fort, said, hey, these people are trying to kill us. At the fort they said, sorry, we don't have any room, we can't let you in, and they all froze to death. So it was this massacre that happened. Ground zero is like this whole area right here. So that's probably why this whole area is so active. This whole Niagara region is just crazy. And you know, there were just tons and tons of people who lived here. The Native Americans, they had all the huge settlements here. And they find stuff all the time here. People who grew up in this, our neighbors here, when they grew up in this area, they said that they would wait till the farmers would plow their fields under, like at harvest time, and they wait for the first rain, and then you would see all the arrowheads.
Oh,
They'd be all over the surface of the ground because the flint is like a gray color and they'd be shiny. And they would pick up artifacts like little pipes and all kinds of stuff because it was just constantly churned up because this was a huge settlement here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so quite a bit of Native American stuff, lots of shadow people outside. You feel like you're being followed, you hear voices, you get touched out there. People have caught just craziness. I have footage of it. They'll be filming with like a light on like you're doing, and you see these big mists that go past your camera. And that's all back by the graves out there. Because we do have a little cemetery area that we did find, you know, that we did uncover, so quite a bit with that too. So that brings us to us. We ended up buying it in 2017. We moved in, had no idea that there was anything going on here. We just knew it was an older home until we moved in, and then we started experiencing things and hearing voices and things were being thrown at us, and we were hearing things.
Oh, wow.
We were getting touched, and well, the first thing we were doing was we were hearing sounded like furniture being dragged around. And we had people help us move in the day before. We thought that someone stayed over. We thought someone, like, we had a big group of people here, like all the friends and relatives and stuff. And the next morning we're in here having coffee, like sitting here, and we're hearing boom, 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 boom running, you know. Sounded like dresser drawers. You know when you open a dresser drawer and it's empty, a dresser, and it goes through that.
Right.
It was like that. And we're like, what is that? And we're like looking up. What the hell? And we would go up there, nothing up there, because we thought maybe somebody slept here. Like maybe somebody that crashed and we didn't know they stayed, or so all kinds of stuff. And then we finally got a hold of the previous owner to us, and that's when we started comparing notes, and it was really fascinating to hear her take it. Same kinds of things. And that was about 6 months after we moved in there. And after 6 months of being here, we had already had friends who were psychics, had friends who were paranormal investigators. You know, and then they were sort of picking up on the same things we were picking up. We weren't telling them what we were getting or what we thought was going on. We just were like, hey, come over. Let me know what you think. And they were all like making a beeline for the exact same spots. Like, oh, there's a man over here. And I feel it's so crazy to watch people because people are all doing the same. They're all like looking behind them because you just feel like somebody's standing behind you. Weird. So it's pretty cool.
Now you're a psychic as well, or?
Yes, I'm a psychic medium. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess there's your connect, but you're not a politician,
Not
Not yet.
Oh boy.
No.
Maybe.
I'll rule the world. Oh, no. Yeah, no grand ideas.
Cool.
No, not yet. Did you guys want to check out outside before it gets really dark?
Sure.
Just because it's going to be dark in a minute?
Why not?
This is the computer I was telling you about. That will just start spinning.
Yeah.
You can even draw attention to it, like it's windy now, right? It's not moving.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, it's not even moving down. It's pretty windy.
You can make that spin for us, and you can ask, like, can you make it rotate? It's starting to rock now.
Does it go like both ways? Does it only go one way when it spins?
I'll show you, it spins. It's crazy. And there'll be days when there's like no wind, and that thing will be going like a propeller.
Crazy.
It's super weird. And right now it's windy and it's not really moving. So to debunk it, it is definitely very, very odd. I just want to show you that one. But this is where all the graves were too, all in that area right there.
Just right here? Wow.
It was all like here, and then this whole patch of grass all in this area, going over here towards the driveway.
And you said it was what, 15 graves?
About 15 or 16 they said, yes, quite a few. You see that?
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know if you can see that, but the branches aren't moving at all.
Yeah.
It's super weird.
And it's weird.
We'll be just sitting out here, won't be doing anything, and then it'll just start spinning like crazy.
Yeah.
We'll be like, what the heck's going on? So.
Just that one or the other one too?
Nope, just that one.
So while that one's moving, that one just stays
Yeah.
still like that.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Doesn't move.
Weird.
And we film it all different times of year. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if it's spring or summer or winter.
Yeah.
But it's just something interesting. So if you're out here doing any questions, you'll find a lot of weird stuff usually under this tree. And even with that, just remember now it's windy and it's not moving.
Yeah, it was pointing.
Just so you guys can like
Just a
debunk it.
smidge,
Like,
just
okay,
enough.
it's not moving.
Yeah.
I mean, it's barely swinging.
Yeah, it's
It
moving
moved
like
just
normal.
enough when the wind came.
Yeah, like it would normally if it were windy.
Oh my god.
Super boring.
That's creepy.
It's super creepy. Whereas there, when you sit there and all of a sudden it's going crazy. Just watch your head again. And then there's a little fire pit area over there. This area over here is where we kept getting a lot of shadow people in that center area. You stand behind that tree, it's not pictures, it almost looks like they're peeking out from behind the tree, the trunks of those trees there. And they'll look blacker than black, like we have like a hand on the bark and like a head lifting around.
Oh, wow.
This is where they're catching a lot of those mists I was telling you about, like how you're filming now.
Right.
Like you would see them like go in front of your camera. And then this is the cemetery that we did uncover. Because
Oh,
this
there's
was
another
all,
one here. Oh, wow.
because this is all overgrown,
Yeah.
like this stuff right here, and so the previous owner's daughter, when she came to stay with us, said, hey, there's more tombstones in here, but they're older, she said. And we weren't sure if they're animals, people, what, you know, we can't really read the writing. A couple are really faded. Generally, so I don't know how far they go back. And so we started clearing this out, because it looked like this stuff. It was just overgrown.
Yeah.
We took about 10 trees out of here, all kinds of ivy out. As we were pulling stuff out, these were like just standing in there. So we just sort of tried to save it. Yeah, I mean, she said there was more in here. We just never had a chance to get in there.
Right.
Really clean all that out. But going through this path, though, takes you into the barn area. I'll show you. Into here. So this is the barn. You see like the old walls,
Oh, yeah.
corners.
Oh wow.
Like there's some old melted plow in there.
Oh, wow.
This is the old trough right here for the animals and everything. It's like 70 by 90 foot. You saw the picture, so big two-story barns.
Right.
There are two twin barns, one right next to the other.
And how did they get destroyed? Just fell apart one day?
No, the people who own the farmland around the cornfields that are there,
Mm.
because they own the cornfields, like
Okay.
we own the rest of it. He didn't think it was safe, but the previous owner's kids would play in here, and it was
right.
intact. We have pictures of it. It was actually all intact.
Yeah.
This is made out of what's Medina sandstone, is what it's called. It's what they build churches out of.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally made to withstand fire.
Yeah.
It's made so that when it burns down, you just rebuild on top of that foundation.
Right. Makes sense.
He didn't think it was safe. He took a tractor, knocked that one down, came over here, started knocking this one down, and his dad came over and stopped him. Because there's no reason to knock it down. Because you can't plant anything here. It would have been, you could have just put a roof on it and made it a garage or whatever. But
Oh well.
history, right?
Yeah.
Who cares? Yeah. But it is pretty weird.
Yeah.
This area is sort of strange. It would have been very, very, very busy, very active. But going this way is where the racetrack was.
Oh, okay.
So you do hear men talking over here. It's very strange. There's nothing in here. You know, it's just cornfield. And you do hear like walking, rustling and stuff. It's pretty weird. You hear a lot of action and stuff going on in that corn. You hear chanting and drumming too. Native American, literally Native American, it sounds like drumming and chanting.
Right.
Quite a bit. Oh, they cut yells.
Oh.
Like the Native American sounds like chants or yells.
Yeah.
Like weird
Like
stuff in
battle
here.
cries, maybe.
Battle cries.
Yeah.
Like they'll play YouTube, you know what I mean, like certain chants and dances and stuff, and then you'll get like responses.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. This is a blacksmith shop. There's like a big metal tub in there. There's like pieces of metal. This is the old foundry. So the walls around, you can see the sheet of stone around that you're standing in.
Yeah.
It goes all around the outside. But this has been weird. We caught a little boy talking over here. EVPs. You know, we asked if you could say your name, and he said, "I don't think so," like really loud. So it's weird. They caught quite a bit of stuff over here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because over in here, there's like a big, their metal like cooling tank and stuff is all in there still.
Right.
Careful your foot, yeah, there's some metal, big
Yeah,
metal
I'm
pieces and stuff.
Stepping over it.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. And then we'll go back through here. Like this is all the original floor. You can sort of see the stone.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you could feel it walking on it.
And then,
Oh,
yeah, just be
careful.
Yeah, and like I said, once it gets dark, it's pretty dark in here, but you guys have pretty good sized lights there. Let's go this way. It won't be treacherous.
Has anybody ever slept on this hammock here overnight?
That's how you get ticks,
Probably
bud.
not for you, yeah. And if you want.
Is that where you're sleeping tonight?
No, no.
Sleep outside.
No, no thanks.
Yeah, 3 nice beds in there, but
Nah. Are you guys coming?
Yeah.
You guys coming?
come down this thing.
You coming with us?
I'll go
Okay, bye.
This one, I'll show you the other one. Because there's 2 staircases down here. So this is the one staircase.
Yeah.
And you know, when we moved in, this was all just a giant open basement.
Yeah.
There were no walls. The lady before us, Ginger, had taken all the walls down because she wanted to put this new concrete floor in. It was all just dirt floor down here at the time. Which is great, leveled it all, but it also brought the floor level up about a foot because she put drainage and everything. It's just sort of interesting if you're getting like shadow people or like orbs. Sometimes they look like they're half on the ground because it should be like a foot lower. You know what I mean? So this whole thing. So we knew where the walls were because we could see the brick. So we rebuilt all the walls down here, put all the doors back out. So they call this the portal area. I feel like people grab your feet through the stairs here. So people just be really careful on the stairs because people feel like they're going to fall. They've heard voices in here. We've had electricians working in here. We've been touched and all kinds of weird stuff in this area. But this is this other staircase that we opened up. So this is just sort of interesting because it's all original. Like the original paint from the 1830s is all on here, hinges and locks and everything. It's just unlocks like that. It's just a slide lock. And this is like the original entrance into the basement from outside. These are the steps I was talking about, the stone steps.
Yeah.
So he would have been coming in and out of here a lot, probably, working down
So
here.
this is where he died?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
More in this area because the stone steps. Like
Right.
you would have come in here, and if you cracked your head, you'd be in trouble. But the cool thing is, everything in here is original. We only cleared this out recently because it was full of like just junk and ladders and all kinds of stuff. This is all stuff that's been found on the property in the barns out there. Also up here, this is for the horses, but all the original stuff. You know, these are all the original carriage stuffs that were found out by the Lexus shop, made by the Newcomb family, who used to make carriages. They're all like handmade carriage stuff, which is really sort of cool. Hi, Jim.
Edgewood Manor? What's that?
That was just a thing we used to do for years ago in my old house for a Halloween thing.
Yeah.
Which is funny, I ended up buying this.
Yeah. So where did the name come from?
It's a mix. Well, it's Scottish, Greystone.
You guys just came up with it?
We did because at first, well, technically in the registry for New York State, it's the Curtis and Melissa Root Home.
Okay.
But also, the Newcombs here were here for a long time, and so were the Kaltenbergs. So I didn't want to just name it after the one family. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to sort of have have everybody's history told.
Right.
I didn't think it was fair to have it just be the one thing. So we just were calling it Greystone Manor.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a good name anyway, so.
Yeah. I mean, we could have done it that way, but you know. And these are all the original front doors because we have to rebuild that front porch. And these are the original front headers for the front door. These are all pieces that go back on. So when we get the porches done, this all has to go back on. But it was all it fell out the house. They saved it all, so we can put it back on, which is great.
Jeez.
We have the original front doors in the shed too. So, hey Jim.
We have a lot of original stuff here left behind.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's like, even the way this is built. Like if you look. Like how high.
It's so crazy how
like,
old
it's
it is.
amazing. Look at the original nails. Like even the way this door is built with all the weird nails and the locks and everything.
Does that door open?
It's broken on this side, yeah.
Ah, okay.
But that just goes into the area where the dogs are. There's a little dog park area.
Oh, the beads. I forgot about that. I forgot about the beads. The beads.
Come on in.
Hello.
It's like thinking about going back in time.
Yeah.
70s or something.
So, yeah, coming in through here. So going in through there, that's just the billiard room, back by the basement. It's like a game room.
There's more.
Oh yes.
Cool.
And then all the lights go on the switch right over here.
Does this guy have a name?
The other one was Josh.
Chris?
We didn't name him yet. Yeah. But it's a cooling coffin.
Yeah.
That's what they used to use instead of body bags back in the day. They carry people around in that. But yeah, so if you do want to have it dark down here, just those two switches. The switch up there, the switch over there. You saw them, right? Where you turn them off. Up here. So this turns off the lights off. It's just easier than trying to turn all the lights off. Right here, this one. And then this one up here.
Yes, I think last time Derek caught like a pool ball.
Yeah, were you here with that for that one?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It was like
Yes.
Oh, the pool
I
ball.
forgot what happened exactly. I think
I
it was
have
like
it on here.
I think it was like close to the pocket or something, and then it got knocked in or something.
He said he had them all like about an inch or so from the pocket edge. So he had them all like balanced like that. You know, so they were all sort of uniform. And they were asking if someone could push the ball in the pocket. And as they're standing here and they're filming it, and then everything started lighting up. So they had K2 meters and it started like lighting up. So he started filming.
Yeah, this room was like really active.
Oh yeah, this room was crazy. Shadow people get scratched and touched in here all the time. Lots of weird stuff in here. Especially Eric. He's really weird. Yeah, lots
It was Eric. Eric did it.
Yeah. Well, you weren't looking. Just...
yeah. Yeah, that's why if you can, if you're down here, try not to let them.
Just hop right in.
Yeah. Well, the other dummy that's in the chair out there used to be in here, and he's all soft.
Oh, okay.
And they used to sleep on him all the time. So they'll come in here and curl up on him and sleep. They're all bummed out that he's in there. Like that dummy.
This is not
Yeah.
horrible.
I'm like, this isn't comfortable. Sorry, guys. You got into those prickers.
Do you have the footage of the pool ball being
I
knocked
do.
in?
You want to see it
Yeah,
later, or do you want to watch it now?
yeah. If you,
I have.
no pressure, I guess, but I do remember Derek showing it to me.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that next morning he showed me. He's like, "Hey, check this out." And I'm like, "Oh, that's nuts."
I think it happened like right in front of him too.
It looks like it. Yeah, here I'll show you. It's that ball in that corner there.
Oops, sorry.
That one right there. Wild, right?
Right.
That's so crazy. They didn't panic either.
Guess we could try that out later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people have done that. They've set up like funny patterns on the table. Just make sure the cat's not in here, so they're not obviously
Yeah.
up here moving around, but or whatever. Risk it. Hey, Eric. Jim late? I think he left. I guess I can walk out.
What's his name?
Jim.
Jim?
Jim. The other one, Jim.
So you named all the cats like after humans?
Sorta. Yeah, he's Eric with a K. You see Eric getting thrown. So.
Oh yes. Oh, I think he wanted to see that. Yeah.
That just happened a few
That I
weeks
definitely
ago.
gotta see.
What they did was, here, I'll show you. Right there in the corner of the couch.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
So
That must have felt good.
his stomach lifts up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I tried to slow it down and pause it.
That's
It's
not
it's like
normal.
his whole middle area lifts up
Yeah.
first.
So it's like somebody like scooped him.
Poor Eric. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, that little room where
It's okay. They always land.
my husband's watching
Yeah,
TV
he's good.
until they go to bed, but it's that room, that one little room there.
Yeah.
Yeah. super weird. And he's usually really mellow, like he doesn't just freak out.
Yeah.
People got some crazy stuff here. Yeah. Cool.
All right. Okay, guys, so we did the tour. I hope you learned a lot of information from Heather there. And so, yeah, there's a lot of history here going on. You actually saw me last time do like the inside of the house. And we had a lot of creepy stuff happen when I was here with POW, Paranormal Watertown. And yeah, so we did the inside. So right now Angela's inside doing a live stream upstairs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head for the back over here where there's a ton of creepy stories, Native American stories. Heather actually was talking about aliens, that they've seen balls of light back here. You saw the swinging bird feeder before that she talked about, that just is swinging all the time with no explanation. So I'm gonna walk back here. I'm a little creeped out to do this okay, so I'm a little creeped out to do this, but we're gonna do it anyway and see what happens. So I brought a REM pod. I'm gonna leave it actually by the tree where the swinging bird feeder is, and then I'm gonna walk around and see if we could find anything out here, and we'll see what happens. So let's go. Okay, so we are gonna freaking dogs. So the neighbors, Heather was showing me that the neighbors are not close, right? They're not even close. You can hear the dog barking, but the closest neighbor is like way over there. And also back here, if you hear anybody talking, there shouldn't be people talking at all, because she showed it to me on the map, and there's a cornfield back here, and then behind the cornfield there's like a tree line, and then behind that there's nothing for miles. So there should be no people anywhere near here whatsoever. So this is like super duper creepy. Yeah, so I'm gonna go over and drop this I'm gonna drop this REM pod over here by the tree. I think it's over here. We will find it. It's one of these trees with the swinging bird feeder. I think it's this one. Wait, I don't even remember which one it is now. Oh, and there's a creepy little cemetery over here that you guys saw during the tour. So she said they actually just uncovered that, which is really weird, that they didn't even know that was back here. So, all right, hang on. Let me just make sure that thing stops. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to even hear it. Whoa, okay. Can you stop? What the hell? Right underneath the freaking bird feeder. That's always swinging. Okay, can you stop? All right, it's chilling. It's chilling. All right. So, oh, I just saw somebody walking. That might have been Angelo, though. I think he's like doing a live stream. So, turn this guy on. Spirit Talker app. Just make sure the volume's up. So, yeah, okay. So this is super creepy back here. They apparently have seen shadow people back here. There is a cemetery that they uncovered, which you saw earlier in the tour, which is like over here. And then now I'm hearing stories about aliens, which I don't know how true that is, but weird balls of light. Whoa. Yo, look. Look. The REM pod's going off underneath the tree. Underneath the swinging bird feeder. Sorry, my finger was in the way. Oh, maybe we should just hang out here for a second. Look, 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 look. It's going crazy. It's going crazy, dude. All right. Okay. So, you got me all by yourself, or all by myself. Oh, you know what else? This is the area where there was 15 graves that they found. Right here. She said it was like 15 or 16 graves. All right. Can you make it stop? It might just be malfunctioning, maybe. That's a brand new battery. Oh, dude, it did stop, though. All right, do me a favor. No, that's not the favor. Make it stop. We're starting over. Thank you. If you are one of the people who was buried in one of the graves here, can you light it up? Oh, okay. Yep, okay. All right, do me a favor. Stop. Stop. Dude, it's so weird out here. I feel like I can't even talk. I feel like somebody's freaking like watching me. I feel like someone's watching me. Oh, that's like the little gnome freaking village thing. Which is kind of creepy, but it's just a little gnome thing. All right, do me a favor. I'm going to have to start it over if you don't make it stop. All right, let me... It is a little windy, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. It's a brand new battery. Okay, stop. Yo, I just heard somebody. I literally just heard somebody. I literally just heard somebody. Yo, it is so creepy back here, man. They say it's creepy in the house, but yo, it's creepy out here. It's creepy out here. Alright. Alright. This is a brand new battery, man. Alright. Alright, now it's still. Okay. Okay. Alright, do me a favor. Dude, I just heard somebody talking again. I just heard somebody talking again. Alright, listen. I know you're one of the people that was buried here. Can you tell me what your name is? It's so weird how it was acting up and then I restarted. I don't know. Sometimes that happens, I think. The bird feeder is kind of swinging, but it is a little bit windy here. All right, I'm gonna walk away. All right. was kind of creepy, actually. And now look at it. Now it's like not doing anything. All right, we'll see. Because honestly, I've seen that thing kind of malfunction, even with new batteries. So sometimes you just gotta like restart it. So I don't know. That was creepy though, that it kind of told me that they were one of the people that was buried here. But we'll see. Sometimes it does malfunction though. But all right, we're just gonna leave that. Is this thing even going? It is, right? Oh my god, it's so creepy back here. Okay. Hello?
Johnson.
Johnson. Johnson. Oh, my battery's dying. Son of a B-I-T-C-H. I'm gonna go change the battery and come back out. We'll leave that REM pod there. All right. Brand new battery. Is this REM pod still going off? I feel like I hear it. Oh my god, dude, look at it. Look at it. Oh, it stopped, dude. As soon as I came around the corner, it stopped. It was like blue. I can't even make it that far because this thing keeps going off. I don't want to make the whole thing about a REM pod. I never want to do that. You guys have been seeing me do like a lot of Randonautica stuff, which has been really kind of creeping me out. So I'm like far away from home and I'm not doing rando right now. So going back into the haunted stuff. Oh, what's that? Helen. Look. Helen? I'm like super jumpy right now. Helen, are you the one that's making this light up? Yeah, see, these bird feeders are kind of moving, but it's windy. You could tell, see? I think it's windy out here. Oh. Hi. There's somebody freaking near that bird feeder, man. Have you never seen one of those before?
It's my happy place.
It's my happy place. So your happy place is coming over here to play with this bird feeder and make it spin? Oh, I'm taking that as a yes. I'm taking that as a yes. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you... Whoa. I'm glad that you enjoy making the bird feeder spin. At least in the afterlife, you have a nice little hobby. Something that keeps you happy. Can you tell me on here? They like to light that thing up. They might not have ever seen one of those. I'm sure people have just come out here trying to catch voices and whatnot. I don't know if anyone's ever dropped a REM pod here. All right, Let's not make this too much about the REM pod though. One more thing. Can you tell me anything else before I walk away for good? And I'll catch you on the way back. Can you tell me anything else that makes you happy? Besides this tree and the bird feeder. Anything. What else makes you happy?
Creepy.
Creepy. Yeah. Yeah, it most certainly is. It most certainly is creepy. Alright, I'm gonna walk away. I'll be back in a little while. Also, guys, I know it's a little bit windy, but do me a favor throughout this video, or at least throughout this portion, actually throughout the whole video, because you could catch stuff inside too. Let me know if you hear voices. Sometimes I'll go back when I'm doing the haunted stuff and I'll listen to it when I'm editing it, and I'll hear people talking. We're supposed to be able to hear people talking out here, and I'll try not to talk as much while I'm walking back here, but let me know in the comments at all, at any moment, and timestamp it if you do hear anything, okay? I'm hoping I'm gonna hear something.
I'm making noise.
I'm making noise? Where? On the REM pod. I'm making noise on the REM pod. That's what it says. I'm making noise. I see you making noise over there. I know you like that thing. Oh my God. Alright, anyway. We're gonna leave the REM pod alone for a minute. Let them play with it.
Day.
Day. No, it's not day. It's night. Man, they like freaking play with that REM pod. Okay, I focused too much on the REM pod. We're gonna stop doing that right now. Okay, so can you make a noise somewhere else other than the REM pod? Sorry if I'm panning too fast, you guys. It is a little nerve-wracking back here. Also, I'm sorry that my camera blurs out a lot. I don't know why that's been happening. A lot of the rando videos I was doing, my camera would just be like blurring out. And look, it's like not even blurring out as much out here. So I think it's because when you're in the woods, for whatever reason, because I've been winding up on a lot of these trails, that it just would like blur out for like seconds at a time. Hello?
Healthy.
Healthy? Yeah, I'm feeling a little healthy. I don't know how far back I want to go because this goes really far back. Can you do me a favor? Can I hear like some Indian drums or some Indian chanting or something right now? Sorry, there is the occasional car that drives by. It's gonna be interesting to see like what I catch as far as voices out here when I edit the video, because sometimes you don't hear them in real life, you hear it when you edit. Like the camera will catch it, but I won't hear it. Yo, 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 look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Night whispers.
Night whispers? Look at that. Right there. You see that light? You see that light? That's the moon. You see that light? So they catch these balls of light. That's not a star. Because look, where's all the other stars? Like, there's one there that's really small. You can barely see it. Look at how bright that light is, dude. It's moving. She told us about these giant balls of light that just hover around.
You're scared of me.
I am a little bit. Oh, you're scared of... Oh, by the way, it's... You're scared of me. You spelled "you're" wrong. Look. Look. It's one of those balls of light. That's so crazy, dude. Does it look like it's moving? Does it look like it's moving? Or it's just stationary? I mean, to me, it looks like it's moving. And look, there's no... Like, I see some stars. But look. None of them are that bright. Not that... Like, they're there. I can see them. But they're not that bright. Look at how bright that is. And you know what's crazy? It's all cloudy out here. It's cloudy. So why would that just be...
Gloria.
Why would that just be shining? Gloria? Hey, Gloria. Are you out here? Are you one of the people that was buried in the grave over there? Look at the REM pod. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, my camera's getting blurry. Just when I was just talking about before that it doesn't blur. Out here. Oh, there it goes. Okay. It's just creepy. Because look, you can't see any of the other stars, right? Do you see any other stars out here? I see the moon. And then I see that bright light. And she said that they hover above the fields back there. Because that's all cornfields. And then it's nothing but land.
Caroline.
Caroline. That might be a star. I don't know. I thought I saw it moving. It's so bright though. I don't get it. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Those things are supposed to be moving apparently. These bright balls of light. But it doesn't look like it's moving though.
I was treated bad.
I was treated bad. Why? What happened? can't get over that freaking ball of light. There's nothing else that's that bright. Like, why would that just be right there? It's got to be a star. Maybe I'm overreacting. I don't know. I just don't see any other stars, though, that are that bright. Let me know if that makes sense, because
Implies.
I don't see anything. I don't see, like, I see other stars, but they're not that bright. They're not as bright as that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me know if you just saw that. Let me know if you just saw that. I saw like a black ball, like a mass, just come shooting downward, right in front of me. Like a black mass, like a ball of black mass. You see all that back there? Like the cornfields, and then there's like a tree line back there.
I can speak through this.
I can speak through this, yeah. Do me a favor. Can you tell me what that black mass was that I just saw? Or was I seeing things? What the hell? What the hell? I just saw a light right there. Whoa. What is that? What is that? Dude, that's nothing but bushes and woods. Why would there be something flashing right there?
My heart gave in.
My heart gave in. I don't know what that means. Did that mean you... Oh, they died in the house. The roots died in the house. So it was like a, what'd she say? It was like a horse accident. What's his name? Curtis Root? It was in a horse accident. Came home. Oh my God, I feel... Dude, I feel like I'm being watched. But yeah. Curtis Root apparently was like, I guess, in a horse accident and then died in the house 2 weeks after. Like, he made it home from the horse accident and then died in the house. So yeah, your heart gave in. Oh, the REM pod is going off again. I'm not really surprised. I'm pretty sure the wind cannot just make that go off like that.
Prepare.
Prepare? What am I preparing for? Dude, this is so creepy. I'm seeing weird lights in the woods over there. I saw like a black mass, dude, or something fly right in front of me.
Blue eyes.
Oh no. Blue eyes? I keep turning around because I'm so freaking freaked out. Okay. Blue eyes? Did you have blue eyes, Mr. Root? or whoever you are. Show you guys the creepy basement that you kind of saw in the tour. Oh, I didn't see those before. What the hell? Okay. Creepy old aliens. Yeah, so people have been attacked down here. It's super duper creepy. We're going to show you this. I think when Angelo comes down and joins me, we're going to be playing the Ouija board right here. But it's cool because it's a Ouija board table. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Look at how cool that is, though. Pretty neat. I think the coolest thing I ever saw was in the Fanny house. She had like... Oh, whoa! My freaking light just went out. My freaking light just went out. Yo, look. Look, listen. I'm hitting the button. Yo, the light went out. The battery died. Dude, this is a full battery. Okay, we're off to a really good start down here. Dude, look at it. I'm hitting the button. It's not working. I'm like literally in the dark. I mean, there's some light over that way. I'm literally in the dark. Alright, I gotta get a light. Holy crap. Alright guys, we're back in business. I can't believe that just happened. I literally had to just leave and go get another battery. Good thing I have like 100 of them. But yeah. That's private, so I can't go in there. But yeah, this is really creepy. Some of you might have seen this last time when I was here. I'll actually leave that video link down in the description so you could watch those old videos of the last time I came here. Look at this dummy, dude. That's so creepy. He's just chilling. What if he like got up right now and started moving? Or like he blinked or something. That is really creepy. Alright, but anyway, look at this room. Alright, so I'm gonna chill in here. We'll leave this guy right here. Alright, let's set up some of these. See if somebody can knock one of these bad boys in. We'll just put one at every pocket and just see if one of them happens to go in. Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. Look at the casket. Look at this guy. I think we saw him on the tour earlier. This dude just chilling here. He's a dummy. But look, he's got like bloody fingers, man. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we're going to chill here. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to try and catch some voices really quick. And I want you guys to tell me if you hear anything. Let's turn the spirit box on.
Xbox. Scanning. FM.
All right. I'm not going to make it too loud. You knock in one of the pool balls? Man, it is so creepy down here. I'm gonna turn the lights out. Is that freaking Angelo? What the hell? Hold on. Did he come walking down here? Or was that just him walking upstairs? You heard that walking, right? I think that was him walking. Okay, that must have been him walking upstairs. You heard that, right? Man, this is a creepy old house, man. Holy crap. All right. No one's down here with me? Oh, let's do this. Is this the other light switch? What happens if I just go completely dark? Oh no, then you can't see anything. Okay. Wow, it's like blurry right here. So listen, man. Knock one of those pool balls in. Why did I just see a freaking shadow right there? I swear I just saw a shadow right there. That was really weird. Okay. No one's down here with me at all? Nobody's down here. Can you turn on the jukebox? You know what? Alright, there's nothing really going on with this thing. Okay. I'm just going to shut it off because it's really loud. I hear Angelo. I think he's like right above me. We're going to be jumping on that Ouija board in a second. It's kind of like completely dark in here.
Hi.
The real Chad's right here, man.
I mean, you look so similar, though.
I know.
Almost.
I was hoping he would like blink or, you know, give me a high five or something.
Right.
The dummy. We got this guy over here. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's a handsome-looking fellow.
You know, he's the old fashion model.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I had something interesting happen. So
Yeah?
as I was like coming downstairs, the Spirit Talker app said I threw something, and then as I was coming into like the kitchen area to start coming down here to find you, all of a sudden I hear something like metal. I'm like, what the hell was that? At first I'm like, that couldn't have been Chad because I'm pretty sure he's downstairs, which clearly here you are.
Yeah.
And there was a spoon on the ground afterwards. Like just a random spoon. Don't know where it came from. but it was just the fact that it said I threw something, and then all of a sudden I hear something being moved or thrown or whatever. Unless it was there before, but it sounded like the same thing to me, so.
Thanks.
Yeah. Did you just say thanks?
Thanks.
Thanks for what?
Yeah, so pretty much the second that I came down here,
Mm-hmm.
my light died.
Oh, really?
And I was like sitting in the dark and I'm like, oh crap. So I had to go and get it like,
Fantastic.
I'm already spooked enough like walking back this way.
Yeah.
I made it 2 feet and my light died. Right next to the Ouija table actually.
Oh, really?
Right next to the Ouija
Yeah.
table.
And you were telling me there's like a whole bunch of stuff that goes on down here too. You have footage of your friend, one of the bowls.
That's why I set him up like that. I'm trying to get one to get knocked in.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you guys can push a ball into one of the pockets, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, noise.
Noise.
Right? Oh, you say you heard a noise and it was a spoon dropping?
Yeah.
It says
I mean,
noise.
As far as I know. Okay, hang on. I need to sit down for a second.
Yeah.
I literally just got like a huge bout of dizziness.
Yeah, this room's really weird.
Dude, like my head just all of a sudden out of nowhere just started spinning. I felt off balance. That was odd.
You know what's crazy? Me and Heather were having that conversation
Yeah.
about like how you what's it called? Like when you get, it happens to me a lot. Like when you get a shortness of breath and you
kind of like weird. It's almost like
you feel like you're off or whatever.
Yeah, I think some people would describe it as like being an empath. Like you feel things.
Right.
Right? If there's something very strong. Is there something evil or demonic in this
Anna.
place? Somebody was scratched here before.
Yes, that was recent.
Can you tell us who did that?
I'm just waiting for one of these pool balls to get knocked in.
Yeah, me too.
You can scratch me if you want. I'm pretty used to it.
Nope. I'm really dizzy, dude.
I'm telling you, it's this room.
Yeah. Every time I try and stand up, what the heck?
You were totally fine before you came in here.
Yeah. It's fine upstairs. Can you tell us what went on down here? Some weird stuff go on?
Did you just hear a voice?
I thought I heard something, but I'm not quite sure.
I swear I just heard a voice.
What did it say?
I couldn't tell. I could just hear like
Just in general?
just the raspiness of like someone talking.
Weird feeling, dude. I feel like
Joshua.
I really just felt like something was like touching my neck.
That's the same area too where that girl was standing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was like light. It almost kind of felt like a bug was like crawling on my neck. There was nothing there. Is there something that just touched me?
Keep walking.
Dude, I got the same thing on the top floor. Keep walking.
Are you serious?
Yeah, exactly the same thing.
Keep walking.
Yeah, I walked into the kids' room and that's exactly what it said. That's so weird. What?
Yeah, but to where though?
I don't know. Where are we supposed to keep walking to?
Maybe the outside.
Maybe.
I was already out there. It kind of terrified me. Nothing though. This isn't doing anything.
Yeah, I feel really weird down here.
Sure you don't want to knock one of these pool balls in, man?
That'd be pretty cool.
You've done it before.
Well, we could set up like maybe a camera in here or something and just see if we end up catching it at some point. But,
You know, she said though too that when you set up cameras, they shut them off,
oh yeah, that's true.
so you might not even capture it.
Well, I mean, it's worth a try, maybe.
Yeah, maybe you just leave one of your night vision cameras just
Yeah.
on the table.
Yeah, I brought 2 of them, so I'll probably set one up in here. I think it might be kind of interesting. There's like a bit of stuff in here, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's weird in this room.
Yeah.
So we're trying to catch these pool balls going in, but they don't want to do it right in front of us. I don't think.
Last chance before we go upstairs, because I feel like I need to get the hell out of
Inside.
here soon. Inside. Inside what?
I was just talking about how we should go outside,
Yeah.
and now they're telling us to come inside. We are inside.
You're confusing us. What are you trying to tell us?
You know what's so weird? That's what was happening outside too. It was like saying one thing and then saying something else that was kind of confusing but kind of the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it just was confusing the shoosh out of me. It was confusing the
shoe
shoosh.
shine of Chad, okay?
I almost said it, but it was confusing the shoosh out of me.
Confusing, that's a new one.
But I almost said,
That's the next merch line. You're confusing the shoosh out of me.
yes. Never be shoosh.
Don't you shoosh on me. Alrighty, well,
Nothing.
yeah, maybe we'll go play the Ouija board if you want to join us over there. That'd be pretty cool. You ready for that?
Yes.
Yeah? You look unsure.
I just say yes to everything.
I just want to go eat a delicious slice of pizza and then maybe do the Ouija board.
We should use the slice of pizza as the planchette.
I don't know, man. Did you see how greasy and buttery that pizza was?
Yeah.
You're gonna ruin that.
I felt it. Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna ruin the shoosh out of that table.
Satan's gonna be pissed.
No, Heather's gonna be pissed. All right. Well, we'll come back in a little bit, probably.
I'll just leave that there.
Encounter.
Encounter. Where? Right here?
Oh, that's weird. Encounter.
As soon as we were going to leave. Or maybe we're going to have an encounter when we use the Ouija board
That's possible.
table. What are we about to encounter? We're going to go use the Ouija board table.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna try something here. Last time I did the Ouija board was the Hinsdale house. That was fun. That was a good time. Now we're gonna be trying it here at Greystone Manor. So the cool thing is that the owner, Heather, made this entire table herself. Which is kind of cool. Now that I look at first I thought it was like stickers, but now that I notice it's like actual paint.
It's like paint.
Yeah, it's also covered in cat hair, but that's cool.
Yeah.
That's just what happens when you have
Eric.
3 cats. So, okay. Also, we have the most gigantic planchette in the world, which is super cool.
Mm-hmm. We were going to use a slice of pizza, but we nixed that one.
Yeah. We just thought about it. We're like, it's sloppy. We gotta cut a hole in it.
A lot of butter.
Honestly, why waste the pizza at the end of the day, right? When you don't have to. But, alright, let's get the show on the road here. Also that I heard something behind me.
It's that area.
Yeah.
Super creepy.
Yeah, that area is really creepy. I don't know what the deal is. We also have another camera back there that's recording. Since we're here doing this and can't really keep track of what's happening over there at the same time. Alrighty, ready? Usually do the, I don't know if you do figure 8s or zeros.
Usually circle, but we can do figure 8.
Cool. Alright, spirits of Greystone Manor, we welcome you to the table to communicate with us. Alrighty. Alrighty, is there anybody that wishes to communicate with us? Anybody that wants to talk? Not yet? Are you shy? Try some of this again. Alright, again. Spirits of Greystone Manor. Do you want to talk to us? You're not moving that, are you?
Mm-mm.
North?
North?
What's north? The back of the house is this way or that way? I think it's... I'm pretty sure it's like in front of us. I don't even know if that's north. Is it north? I'm pretty sure it's north. I don't know. That's
I don't know what's
weird.
north right
Okay,
now, right
I don't know
now,
what the
currently.
resemblance is with that. Let's just recenter ourselves here. Alright, again, spirits of Greystone Manor, can you communicate with us? Yes or no? Maybe so? Why?
Y for yes?
Y for why? Y for yes? Okay, that's interesting. Can you explain what Y is supposed to mean? Is Y for yes? Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me.
No.
So you don't want to explain? Okay.
So yes is no?
I don't know.
That's
Also, what is that
confusing.
turned on
I
back
don't
there?
know, dude. I don't know.
What do you mean by no?
Is Mr. Root down here with us?
What is going on here? South?
I don't get it.
Me neither. No? These are some of like the weirdest answers I've
Keeps
ever
going back
got.
to no.
Yeah. Okay.
What about Mrs. Root? Melissa? Is that her name?
I don't know.
I forgot her name. I think it was Melissa.
I think so as well.
What does that sound?
It was like a rumbling kinda?
Almost sounds like metal, kind of.
Yeah? From your side or this
Yeah,
side?
it sounds like it's back there.
Mm.
Ooh.
Me?
Me? Who's me?
I A M I am. I am what? Okay, I'm just gonna pull this forcefully to the center because that's a long reach.
I don't get it. Are you here? Is that why you're saying I am? I am here?
He's just doing the same thing again. I am. Okay, well, we got something.
I am what?
Human?
Usually when they say they're human, they're not human.
But we never asked.
That's true.
That's very weird.
Are you lying? Are you not a human? Okay.
Very weird. Shit. I am.
You're human. Who are you?
N O T H What was that noise?
It sounds like somebody walking. I know.
And it also, did it not just say not human? What is that? Please let it be one of the cats. Okay, well, if you're not human, what the hell are you?
Angry.
Okay. Angry at what? That was really weird.
What the hell?
What the hell is it doing? Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
What?
I just saw like a weird flash of light over there. going on?
Oh.
Yes, what?
I think it just spelled attack. Which is really weird because earlier it came through on the app thing. So that's a bit concerning. Okay, were you the one that attacked that girl? Okay. Okay, maybe we should stop. We're gonna stop now. It just said don't. Yeah. Okay, now I just saw a flicker of light down there. What the
Right? And it's not that light that's hanging there. Me.
Okay, we're gonna stop now because that's a little weird. Where the hell is? I don't even know how to force it to goodbye on this table. Okay.
It's right here.
I know. I'm trying to move it. And it's...
Oh.
Oh my god. Dude, like...
It's lifting. Oh. Oh. Come on.
Nope. Okay, we're ending the session. You're go back to wherever the hell you came from. Okay, that's not good. We're telling you that you are no longer allowed to communicate with us, and we're going to force you to goodbye. I'm literally trying to pull this with this thing. Okay, we're ending the session. That's it. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, that's weird. Okay, that's not. Ow. What was that? Oh my god. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
That was weird.
That was really weird. Either it was something like totally with us. Heard things down in that direction. We both
you know
saw
what's
like a weird
crazy?
flashlight. What?
She said that people get attacked in this room behind us too.
Oh no way. Like there's something weird in this basement. 100%. The vibe is really eerie. There's something up with this property, and to be honest, like I would not be surprised if there was 100%.
Did you see that?
I think I hear somebody footsteps.
It definitely sounded like somebody was walking right in the room above us.
What's above us right now? Basically the connection to the kitchen, no?
The kitchen.
Yeah.
That was really weird.
That was really weird. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Tell me about it.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, okay.
Forget that.
I'd rather go back to hunting normal ghosts
Yeah.
tonight. I think it was a little more fun. A little less threatening. Dude, the fact that it literally said attack, which is crazy, because I'm kid you not, that's like one of the first things that came through earlier when I first started filming.
Plus 2 separate spots in here where people get attacked in the basement.
That's correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a break and then maybe we'll do some Estes method. There's a creepy area we're going to show you guys in a little bit. And yeah, well, we'll explain what that is.
Alright, so Angelo already did an Estes method inside of here. This is where the guy who was working on the house, who was an alcoholic, fell and died. And so they do say, according to Heather, that weird stuff happens in here. And so I'm going to go in here right now and do the Estes method. Angelo got some pretty weird responses, so you can go check out his video for his responses. I'm actually going to go inside right now. You said you were being like touched and stuff in here.
Yeah.
And it was like really cold.
Yeah, it literally felt like I was being surrounded by coldness and then something was pressing on my back.
Man, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess let's do this.
Yeah.
Alright, hopefully this guy comes in here. I don't even remember his name. I'd have to go back and look at the footage, but she talked about it on the tour.
Oh, maybe his name will come through.
What did you say, Ben?
I heard his name
Ben.
Ben a couple times, which I think was the name of that kid by the tree, no?
I don't remember. There's so many names here of
Yeah.
everything that I don't even know who's who anymore, except for
I don't
just the
know.
Root family.
No idea.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, amigo.
Alright.
Best of luck. Okay. Alright. I'd really just like to point out how creepy these aliens are. Damn. Are you trying to figure out how to sweep? Oh, maybe he's good now? Cool.
Alright. Ready?
Alright, spirits. And the man who fell down, can he maybe tell us his name? Because we kind of forgot it.
Here.
Fear. Are we supposed to be afraid of something? I mean, it seems like something's been messing with us kind of all night.
Native?
So what's messing with us is native?
Ben.
Ooh, Ben. That's the name of the kid, I'm like pretty sure. Ben, can you tell us how you died?
Go.
Go where?
Fell.
Ooh, fell. How did you fall? Did you miss a step?
Night?
It was nighttime? Was it hard to see?
Hurt.
I bet it did hurt. Now, can you tell us about Ben? How did he die? Oh, wow.
Drunk.
Drunk. What did you drink? Oh man, if it tells us, it'd be nuts. Tell us, what kind of alcoholic beverage did you drink that night?
Head?
Did you hit your head?
Yo, it is so cold in here.
Exactly what I'm
I
saying.
have a hoodie on, and it's like freezing.
Ice cold. Why is it so cold in there? Are you in there making it freezing cold? Just heard something. Okay, I'm creeped out.
Root.
Root. Mr. Root? Miss Root? Is that you?
Yo, it feels like someone's walking on the steps.
What the f was that?
It feels like I'm sitting on the second step. It feels like someone just like walked down the steps right next to me.
Okay, I'll be right back. Where's my flashlight?
Ow.
What is that? Okay. What the hell?
What?
Okay, I need to know what the hell's going on up here.
Why?
Kitties? Oh, hello, kitty. I didn't know there was a fourth one.
No.
Okay, so probably just the cats. Okay, I'm gonna go back down. I just needed to confirm what the hell that was. I feel kind of bad leaving Chad in there. Okay.
Definitely for sure. This is really weird.
Alrighty, who's in there with him right now? Can you give me a direct answer, please?
God.
God. Wow. That was a good answer. God, are you protecting Chad right now?
Hurt?
Is something trying to hurt him?
Brown? Back? Yeah, I feel totally uncomfortable right now.
Dogs are barking at something.
Third?
That's weird. What's going on? Is something really bad happening right now? Is that why the animals are freaking out?
Injured.
Oh boy. Who's injured? Or are you trying to injure someone? Why are all the dogs howling? What's going on up here?
Dude.
I think they're all in this room.
the spirit box sweeping, but throughout the entire thing,
What's going on?
all I can hear in the background of all the sweep, I don't even know how to describe it. It sounds like just a constant, like, howling.
What? The f... How can he hear that? Okay, guys, with those headphones on, being in there, you cannot hear a single thing that's going on out here. How can he hear that? It's like somehow whatever's happening in here right now that the dogs are clearly freaking out about is also what he's hearing. How is he hearing those dogs? What has happened? Did the dogs just see something?
Who are you?
My name is Angelo. Who are you? Who am I talking to? Not to worry, I'm a friendly.
Out.
Should he get out? Yes or no?
Dead.
Okay. That's really weird.
Holy crap, it feels so uncomfortable in here.
What did the dogs see? Oh, kitty. Oh my god.
Hi?
Hello. You scared the crap out of me. Okay. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna take him out of here. This is just
Oh. Oh. That bugged me out.
Oh my god.
Bro.
What?
Oh. Yo, when you had it going,
Yeah.
in the background of the entire sweep, you didn't hear that constant howling the whole time?
So that's really weird that you heard that because the dogs were going crazy.
Is that what that was?
But how would, but the question, yeah, but the question is, how did you even hear that? Because through the headphones, you can't hear anything. Because you can't hear me asking you anything through the door.
I can't hear you at all.
Not a single thing. So how are you hearing them when, like, they're clearly were separated by, like, stone and wood and stuff?
It sounded like it was on here.
That's what I mean.
But like in the back.
But that's what I mean. It doesn't make any sense. The cats were going crazy, and then all of a sudden the dogs all started going crazy. One cat came down here. Apparently they also have a black cat, which I didn't even know existed.
Isn't that like a hex?
I don't know. It was just like going up the stairs into their room. So that's why I'm like really confused.
Wait, why were they all... What were they going crazy?
I don't know. I have no... All I heard was... And then I went upstairs. I'm like, what the hell is going on up there? So I went to go and look. And then I just see like one black cat going up the staircase. The dogs are going nuts after that. And I'm like, what is happening right now? So I don't know. Really weird. And the fact that you were hearing them as well is also really weird.
Yeah, well, it sounded like it was here.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, it doesn't make any sense.
That's why I said that, because it was just... It sounded like it was part of the sweep,
Yeah.
and it was just in the background.
Yeah.
So you could, like, hear it.
No, that was happening. It was like it was replaying through that.
It was weird, though, because at first I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
I was just like...
What is
Am I hearing
that?
howling?
Yeah.
But then it just kept going and going and going, and I was like why?
Like howling like wolves, right?
It sounded like wolves.
Yeah, which is exactly what they were both doing for some reason.
Okay.
And it's funny because when we got here, those dogs were like super quiet.
And super sweet.
Yeah. So I don't know if they were reacting to something. I have no idea. I don't know what that was all about, dude. I've never experienced that before.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I don't know, but it's definitely like
Strange.
it's weird.
Yeah, it's very overwhelming.
It's weird. And when I was out there filming you,
Mm-hmm.
I heard you say that you thought the ground was shaking.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You felt
like
it too?
literally what I felt, but it felt like somebody walking
Oh.
down, like on my right side.
Yeah.
Right
Hmm.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I want to get out of here though.
Yeah. I don't like this spot. I don't know.
I'm getting out of here.
I don't know what it is, but
Yeah. So, that was weird. That was extremely weird. Okay, so we have yet to make our way upstairs yet in this video. You have seen me do this in the past. I've actually slept here. I'll show you the room that I slept in with the creepy dolls. And we're going to go up here and see if we can find anything. We've had a bunch of creepy stuff happen already. So let's go up here and see what is going on the second floor. There's a bunch of really creepy rooms up here. We'll check them all out. We'll see if anything happens. And I guess that's it. Let's go. So this is the gold room. I put the REM pod right there, but there's actually another one over here in this room. That's the green room. There used to be actually a notebook in here. Oh, that's crazy, man. There was a book here for people who have experiences. Oh, was it this? Yeah, so yeah, some people say there was stories in here. Oh, here you go. Lovely place, will definitely come back. Woke up in the morning and was surprised to see the door open in this room right here. So I guess they've been known to like open doors up here in different rooms. That is a portal right there. They say that like closets are portals for some reason. I'm not really sure exactly why. Somebody told me once, but I don't remember. But yeah, closets are portals between dimensions. So we'll see if something happens over there. So this is the green room. And you can sleep here. This is a B&B. So if you ever come visit, you can actually sleep here. That's what we're doing tonight.
Did you just set one of the REM pods off?
No, why?
So that one didn't go off?
No, because I was standing right here the whole time. There is another one over there.
So then that one just went off. Yo, this thing keeps talking about like armed, shoot, hunting, stabbed.
That's weird.
It said evil. It even said Frank at one point.
Frank?
Yeah.
Like Brother Frank?
Well, maybe, I don't know. He's been here, right?
I think so. He might have been here last time with us. I don't remember. Oh, so I think each room has these books where people can write their experiences.
Oh, okay.
I was just reading one about the green room that somebody wrote that they like staying here, but then they woke up in the morning and the door was open.
Oh.
So that they do write their experiences in here.
Well, I guess we'll see what our experiences were like, and we'll fill it out in the morning.
Yeah, so
This thing is just spitting out words like crazy, though.
oh, here you go.
Dude, this thing just said game.
Beautiful home, comfy bed. My foot got touched. Lots of voices in the hallway.
Cement. We were talking about the cement in the basement.
Oh yeah, the one room it's like
Yeah.
uneven, right?
Yeah.
Or it's like
the
hollow?
basement, they said They created an entire. The whole basement was redone.
That's weird.
No. Okay, that's not me.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
Hi.
You just said mother. Who's
Melissa?
was someone's mother here that just did that?
Was that you that was
That might have been me because I.
doing the thing? Yeah.
But the first time was not me though. I didn't touch anything. Orange. Oh, it just gave us Paula again. Who's Paula?
Paula?
That's the second time it showed up Paula.
I'm not sure how that relates to anyone here.
I don't know.
It's possible too that Paula could be one of the 15 people that were buried in the
Oh, look,
grave.
It's on weapon. Rusty weapons. Remember how she was talking about how all the arrowheads they would find?
Yes.
And because of the material, they would like glimmer? Showed it. It's like showed it again.
Hello.
Can you tell us which room you are by saying which color on here?
Alright, so back in the green room. Can you come through the portal, please?
I will not show.
Who opened the door in here when that person was sleeping in here?
Yo, I've never seen this thing do this before. It just won't stop.
What is it doing?
It just keeps going. It keeps picking up readings. Here's not so strong, but
Reverend?
it's weird because it said pastor a few words before that, and then now it said reverend. Just odd, to say the least.
That is odd.
Are you talking about our friend, Brother Frank? Do you remember when he came here? You did say his name, so you must remember him. Clearly you're intelligent, you know what's going on. Now all of a sudden it just stopped? It's moving.
This is the room back here.
Did you just hear that?
What?
It sounded like a woman like moaning or crying or something.
That's the room where with the woman who stays in here and baby crying in this room. This is the red room.
That might be what I heard. Is there a baby crying in there?
Oh, my bad. I keep forgetting that thing's there.
Yeah, I know, right? I think everybody kind of does that, though. Let's try the spirit talker in here. Did I just hear a baby crying up here? Or in here? I find it interesting that the device was going crazy, and now all of a sudden it just completely stopped.
He screams.
He screams. Who screams? Was it the baby that's screaming? Can you tell us the baby's name? Did the baby die, Chad?
I don't know the story about the baby. All I know is that the baby screams like moans like a baby in this room.
This said he screams, so.
I don't know if the baby's a boy or a girl.
Neither. Is there anything else you need us to tell? Or anything else you need to tell us?
Walk left.
Did it say walk left? I mean, I just was getting ready to go to that doll room.
Do you want us to walk left towards the doll
Are
room?
you hearing me?
Ooh. Well, if you make a louder noise, we'll hear you for sure. Make a really loud bang. Lead us in your direction. Are you in the doll room? Or is there someone in the doll room?
Books.
Are there books in the doll room?
3.
3. You said there's 3 in the doll room.
3 books?
I don't know.
I think there is books in there.
Is there?
I think so.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, that room. That room is the room where someone was sleeping in there,
Yeah.
and they were on the top bunk, and this hand
Ooh, that's
just like
so creepy.
came up the side, right?
Yeah.
And it like, I don't remember if it like grabbed the person, but it like came up the side, and then a head came up,
Oh.
and the person I think like ran out of the room or something.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, it was weird.
Some people are afraid of these damn things.
I mean, I wouldn't.
But
Actually, I slept in this room last time
yeah.
on the bottom.
And how was that experience?
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the room. See, this is the doorknob.
What about the doorknob?
So, like, it does. Watch.
Oh, it doesn't close all the way?
Like, not completely.
Yeah.
So sometimes it kind of like just. Well, I mean, it swings open,
Yeah.
but it
I
doesn't.
mean, you
It
saw-
doesn't catch this lock right here,
Ah, okay.
or the whatever.
Okay.
Um,
Let's see if there's 3 books in here.
There's a book right there.
One book. Any other books?
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
Oh, I forgot about that
I
thing.
know, right?
I forgot about that.
What the hell was that there for?
To creep you out.
Okay, well, I don't really see 3 books. I do see a book. Are there 3 spirits in here?
Oh, the poem on the wall.
Mm.
They changed it to the clowns my soul to take, because there's like clown dolls.
I got you.
Where's the where's that creepy baby freaking doll? I don't remember which one it was.
The one that like went off?
Yeah. I don't remember if it's this one. This thing is so creepy, dude.
I wouldn't know which one it is.
I don't remember. But it's like a doll that basically has no battery power to it, that just started crying.
Alright, should I go into the forest or what? Or to the back, whatever.
It's creepy in the forest, bro. I'll tell you right now.
Alright, I might go and have myself an experience out there.
Go do it.
Alrighty.
I'll tell you right now, if you bring the REM pod
It'll go?
and leave it under the tree,
Yeah.
Good spirits here.
it will go off a lot.
That's interesting, because that's not what we were getting in the basement. No good spirits there. Alright, I'm gonna go to the forest.
Yeah.
The thing. Check it out.
All right, to the forest. Angelo goes.
Unless you want to come with me.
Do you want me to come with you?
Sure.
I had some crazy experiences out there. Okay. So we weren't getting too much upstairs right now. So we decided we were gonna come back here. I've already been back here. You saw this in the previous video. And yeah, it was pretty creepy back here. So I decided, in case you missed the other video, you get to see this again because it is creepy. This is the creepiest part of anything. So here, move it like directly under. Watch. I mean, this thing was going freaking bananas, dude. And I tried to walk away.
Yeah.
And I kept having
It was going crazy.
I kept having to come back. And even when I got far away, you could see it from afar just going insane.
Oh yeah. Okay, well let's maybe try and walk away.
Yeah.
See if it goes off. All right, Ben.
Yeah.
You don't
So
want us to leave. Make that go off.
yeah, so it gets real creepy out here. There was some lights over there.
Where? Oh yeah, we were both sitting there on the porch and we were seeing like these lights down there. I don't know what they were. Bugs. Yeah, you weren't kidding about the bug. Holy crap.
Oh yeah. So let's see if I get the same responses. I was getting some pretty insane responses out here.
Did you go back towards where the barn is?
No. I actually just stayed out in the field over here.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, here's where the
But there is a little cemetery here.
still nothing on that REM pod. I'm watching you. Watching you down there.
Oh, and she said back here in this area, right? She walked us back there and she said there's like a little kid or something.
I'm not sure.
I think in the back over there.
This is just super like creepy. The fact that this is even here,
Yeah.
right?
She said there's more, but they didn't dig them all out. Over here. Weird little cemetery.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go back here.
Alright, well, if there's something back here, show yourself.
Alright, you're going that way? Yeah, so this is where like... Oh, terrified. Why didn't you talk? Terrified, it said. So yeah, this is like the old barn remnants back here. We actually didn't walk back here before. We did on the tour. But she did talk in this area about like hearing Native American drums and chants. So we'll see what happens over here.
Benjamin.
Yo! What was the kid's name? Benjamin. Benjamin. You said his name was Ben, right?
I'm pretty sure that's what she said.
It just said Benjamin
Oh, wow.
right here.
Oh,
Over by the barn remnants.
Oh, really? So maybe he's still connected to that area.
All right, Benjamin. You over here?
Where you at, Ben? I know a Ben as well.
Big Ben.
I bet you're the cooler Ben, though.
Yeah, this is so weird. How this is like the foundation.
Yeah, this is like, I don't know, it's just eerie.
It is.
Attacked by bugs. Horrible.
I'm so happy I have a hoodie on.
Yeah. Okay, Ben, I can't stay out here too long because there's just too many freaking bugs right now and it's driving me crazy. Getting anything else on there?
Not yet.
Oh my god.
Am I dead?
Ooh.
Am I dead?
Are you not aware that you're dead?
Oh my god, yeah, these bugs are insane.
Yeah, dude, they're bad. Okay,
All right.
we gotta run.
We're going this way.
We
We're
gotta
going
get
this
out of
way.
here. I'm not dealing with it.
It's a swarm.
Hey, at least you got Benjamin. That's pretty cool.
Yo, I can't believe that. That's kind of crazy.
That's pretty wild.
I'm just gonna walk over to this area where she said there's like a little kid back here. I thought I was seeing that.
Nobody talks to us.
Nobody talks to us? No one comes out here and talks to you?
Well, remember the cemetery was forgotten, right?
I think so, yeah. I don't think they know any of the people's names or anything.
There's no names on those stones. Like, nobody would even know who they are. It's like they've been completely forgotten, right?
Which way did she walk us back before on the tour? Was it right here?
Oh god, back into the jungle?
I mean, you might get eaten. This might not even be it. Oh, this is it. This area when she came on the tour, when she brought us on the tour,
Oh, okay.
she was talking about a little child spirit that was back here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Maybe they used to play in here or
I
something.
forgot what she said this used to be, but
It was like some type of shop thing, right?
oh yeah, and there's this little weird
Yeah.
little thing.
That's filled with gnarliness.
Sleeping there tonight.
Yeah.
Is there any children over here? This is really creepy.
See that?
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
What is that? It almost sounded like drums. See, you can still hear it.
That?
I don't know what that is. Alright, well, I think it's bedtime for me. Just saying.
It's weird.
Did you hear whistling?
No, but I don't doubt that something's going on over here.
Yeah. I'm hearing something. There was a car that passed. It was kind of like masking the sound, but I swear I heard like somebody like whistling or something.
Recording.
Whoa.
We are recording.
It sounded like it was like,
Can we record you? Why don't you show us where you are? That's why we're here. Where is Benjamin?
maybe Benjamin's asleep. I mean, it would be past his bedtime, right?
Well, not if he's dead.
Yeah, I swear I heard whistling though.
I don't doubt it.
There's no one else here though. That's really creepy.
She said you can hear people talking. Oh, there's the cornfield.
No weird lights tonight.
Dude, I swear to God,
You saw one?
I thought I did.
We're gathering.
Ooh.
We're gathering.
Okay, well we're waiting. If you could show us one of those cool lights in the sky, that would be pretty awesome. If you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, you can kind of see these stars.
Yeah.
But before, like, you couldn't really see a lot of these stars.
Yeah.
And there was just this one bright ass thing going on over here. But it wasn't moving, so I don't think it was one of those orb things she was talking about.
Yeah.
I think it was just a star. But
Well, I can tell you what it was.
aliens, yes,
Definitely
aliens.
Alright. Show yourself to us. Come on.
Yeah, I just heard somebody talking over there.
That's where I was hearing the whistling.
Hello? Who's talking? Oh, my camera's going blurry. All right, there we go. It's a little better. Do you remember that Italian song? It was like, shut up in your face. Do you remember that? I do.
That was him.
That was him.
I don't know, man. All I know is it's very creepy out here.
We won't harm you.
We won't harm you.
Okay, if you say so.
This one goes, that was him
Yeah.
talking.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna head back. So, I'm being absolutely
Oh, you're getting destroyed? I'm sorry. Yeah, you're getting destroyed.
Okay.
Go further.
Go further. Angelo can't do it. And I'm not walking into the cornfield. That's
I know, like, where does it want you? In the corn?
go further. Like, what? You ever see Field of Dreams? I'll disappear. I'm not going any further. It's not possible with the corn.